Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique. Today's tutorial is going to be on this look right here. Very daytime, go to work, go to court, go to church kind of look. Anyways, I created this look using this BPERFECT STACEY Marie Carnival palette. Is this not the most gorgeous palette? I mean, I ordered the James Charles Morphe palette, of course, like everybody, and I have been dying to play in some color, even though I know I did a rainbow look for Halloween. I think I did 2 rainbow looks for Halloween, and I did a rainbow look last Halloween, and I love color. I love it so much. It's always been my favorite, even when I was younger, and I waitressed at Applebee's for like years, and we always had to wear these black polos, and I always did like really over the top rainbowy looks, and I got laughed at a lot. Because a lot of times I would buy like really colorful earrings and then I would match my makeup to those earrings just because, you know, that was my way to be creative. And even though I am not 20 anymore, I still love color. It's always been my favorite. I know you guys like to see a lot of neutral looks, and I try to throw some in there every now and then, but color is where my heart is. And I feel like that since the whole James Charles Unleash Your Inner Artist campaign came out, people are starting to embrace color a little bit more, and that makes me really happy because that's my favorite thing to work with. So I know I don't talk like a lot about my personal life on here, but I just, you know, just to give you an idea of why I love color so much is I think one of the reasons is because when I grew up, I had like a really bad childhood, and I actually went into foster care. I was in and out of foster homes until I was like 13, and then I went into a foster home permanently. And there's just something about color, like I have always just been so drawn to it. Like I think it's just because it just makes you happy to see color when you've seen so much darkness in your life and so much bad. Color brings life back in, and I think that's just why I love it so much. And not to get like all emotional on you guys or anything, but it just means a lot to me that people are starting to embrace color now, and so I hope I'm not going to get laughed at for doing so many colorful looks all the time. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. This took me quite a while to accomplish. It took me like, I don't know, I think I've been up here for like 4 hours now. So if you don't get this like right off, then just take your time with it, because you can accomplish this. You just have to practice, and you just have to take your time. That is the wonderful thing about makeup. It is such a wonderful creative outlet and a hobby for some of us like me. I love it so much. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on, you guys, and I hope you like this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's just get started. So as you guys saw in my intro, I did a very rainbowy look, and I'm going to use some Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks to do my brows, because you guys know that brows are like my favorite thing to do now, and that I love to do creative different colors, and this is like a perfect opportunity to do like a rainbow brow, so I'm really excited about it. I'm actually going to use Jeffree's Equality bundle. So it's already got like the rainbow colors in it, and you guys know that I use this like all the time. I used it actually for a different rainbow look for Halloween, and then countless other videos as well. I'm going to start off with Queen Bee, and for all of these I'm going to be using this Sigma E65 brush. So I want the yellow to be focused on the outside. Next I'm going to go in with Flamethrower. Next, I'm going to go in with Diva. I'm going to go in with Royalty. Blue Velvet. Yikes. I went really crazy with that, but it's cool because we'll clean it up. For the green, I'm actually going to mix Equality and a little bit of Breakfast at Tiffany's, because the green in the palette is the one that I'm going to use is a little more minty. Okay, so now that I have all of that laid down, I'm going to go back and add another layer just to fill it in a little bit more. I just wanted to get those initial hair-like strokes down first. Okay, so you guys know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my eyebrows and prime my eyes with the P. Louise base. Okay, so now to make this gradient a little more believable, I'm going to go in and mix some more shades so let me just explain. So to go right in here in between these two to make them go together better, I'm going to mix this yellow and this orange a little bit and just put in a few strokes in between here. And then I'm going to do the same here and mix like the orange and pink, and then so on and so forth. I guess I probably could have done this before I cleaned up my brows, but that's okay. We can go back and clean them up again. So as you can see, it just makes it flow a little better. Okay, so I have my eyes primed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go kind of like I'm going to rotate my colors. So for this next line, like for my first like actual eyeshadow line, I'm going to start with orange, then go pink, purple, blue, green, and then the yellow is going to go on the end. So it just kind of like we're going to rotate it, and then the next line is going to be starting with pink, purple, and then we're going to flip that yellow and orange to the end. So that's kind of my thought process with this. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to just play with it and see. So since I'm starting with orange, I'm going to go in with the shade called Lit. And I'm basically just going to start pressing that color in there. Next, I'm going to go in with Funky. And I'm just going to place this right next to that. I'm just patting my shadow on right now, and then I will blend it out later. Right now I'm just trying to get all of the color on. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Wasted. I'm going to go ahead and put on some shadow shields. I'm going to go in with Hush. Next, I'm going to go in with Mint. And then I'm going to go in with this shade called Keen. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to start blending those out a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to go in between each shade and kind of blend those together so that there's a nice gradient effect. If you have a hard time mixing or kind of blending two colors together, then just dip your brush the tiniest bit into each color and then do it like this, because I was having a hard time blending this green and yellow together. So I just mixed them and it kind of blends itself. And then I'm just going to take a clean brush and I'm just going to blend out the edges a little bit more, even though I don't have a lot of room. Now, because I got this so close to my brows, I'm going to go in and put a really thin line of that P. Louise base just to make sure that my brows are separate. Okay, so now that I have this first layer on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this out again. And then I'm just going to go back over that P. Louise base to freshen it up a little bit. Okay, so just like with my brows, I'm going to skip a little bit of space, like leave a little negative space, and then I'm going to start with the pink, then the purple, and I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to blend each of those shades and then also blend those together. I'm still going to be mindful though to try to keep that negative space. And then once again, I'm going to cut my crease. This is where it's going to get a little more difficult for me just because my eyes are so hooded that this is probably going to transfer and not look so cute. And you can see that it's already trying to transfer a little bit, so I'm going to do my best to keep it from doing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this eye, finish this eye before I do this one, because you can see, like if I go over here, I'm going to keep opening my eyes and it's going to keep transferring, so I need to go ahead and fix this now. So I'm going to leave a little bit of the negative space and I'm going to start with the purple again. And then I'll go in with the blue. And then the green. Now that I actually have that shadow down, I'm going to go back in with that purple really quick and try to clean up that base that transferred. I really envy people who don't have hooded eyes. Like, I think all the time about looks that I could do and like how much better my looks would turn out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this other eye really fast, and I'll be right back. And once again, this has traveled up here because my eyes are so hooded. God, I hate that so much. Like, just let me have my look, okay? Stop hating. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lift these off, please. Oh, okay, that looks kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put on foundation, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Warm Nude. I like to use this Sigma 3D HD blending sponge. It is so nice. Like, it's become my new favorite. I just love it. I'm gonna take some of that P. Louise base on a little brush and I'm gonna put it underneath my eyes to prime my under eyes. Now, I am still having a problem right here with this transferring. If you don't have hooded eyes, then you're not going to have to worry about it. Bless your heart. I'm going to do contour, and I'm going to use the KKW Beauty contour stick, and I'm in the shade Light 2. And I like to just blend that out with the same sponge. I'm going to go over that a little bit with this Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Okay, now I'm going to do my waterline, and I'm going to do the same technique, and I'm going to use those liquid lipsticks again, but this time I'm going to start with the blue, then go to the purple. I'm going to start with the blue, then go to the green, and so on and so forth. I cannot speak. Once I've been filming all day like this, I get so tired, and my words just fail. What I should have done first is go ahead and line my upper waterline, and you guys know that this Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil in the shade Wicked is like my favorite. Oh my god, that is the most beautiful waterline I have ever seen in my entire life. I just want to do this on every single look now. So as you can tell, we've used 6 colors. So we have yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, green. So now we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you count the waterline, and this will be the 6th line. So everything will have come full circle. So now I'm going to go in with the green first. Okay, I'm going to take a clean brush, and I'm just going to start blending from the inner corner towards the outer corner to try to make this look a little better. And then I'm just going to go back and clean it up a little bit with that Pale's base. I'm going to go ahead and apply some Lily lashes in the style Miami, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did throw on some lashes, and then I also went ahead and put lower lash mascara on. For my inner corner, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this white liquid lipstick in the shade Drug Lord by Jeffree Star. So I did think about going in with like a rainbow lip, but then I changed my mind because I have so much going on up here. I want the focus to stay here, so I want to go in with a really nude lip. To start off with, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop lippie stick in the shade Aquarius. Then I'm going to go in with this Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Bare It All. I'm going to keep this focused to kind of the outer areas. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Mannequin by Jeffree Star, and I'm just going to put that on the center. To kind of ombre it a little bit, and then I'm just going to take my finger and pat it to blend it out. For blush, I'm going to go in with this one called Nymphaea by Sigma. And then for actual highlight, I'm going to go in with the Saint color. Now, I like to bring my highlighter all the way down here, so don't be, giving me down the road for it. I'm going to get a little bit of that on a Sigma E40, and I'm going to put a little there. I'm going to highlight just the tiniest bit right above my brow. I'm going to put a little on my Cupid's bow, a little on my chin, but I have a blemish there, so I'm going to avoid that spot. And then I'm going to take some on my nose. You guys know that I am all about that nose highlight. I like it when I get comments that say, you didn't even blend that highlight out. I don't really care what you think. And then I'm going to set my face with some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And then I also like to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. I like to use both because I feel like they work really well together, and this Gerard Cosmetics one smells so good. Oh my god, I just die for it. And then I did decide to do one more thing. Since I do have on a purple wig, and I kind of feel like I'm missing something on the inner corner. Watch, I'll look back at my footage and I'll be like, why did you mess with that? But I never know when to stop, so I guess I'm adding something else to the mix. I'm going to take some of this MAC mixing medium, and I'm just going to place it right here in the inner corners. And then I'm going to take some kind of holographic glitter, and I'm just going to place it right in there. Okay, so that concludes my tutorial on this very over-the-top, dramatic look. But you guys know that I love dramatic and extra stuff. I mean, it wouldn't be my channel if it wasn't. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this look, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I upload. And then also, please don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you want to see me work with next, like what palette. There are so many collabs coming out, and I actually have a lot of them, so if there's a palette you want to see me work with, please leave me a comment and let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video.